Hello everyone, welcome. I'm going to encourage you to get settled today. This is going to be a great webinar. As a matter of fact, this is number 1 in the series of 7 webinars. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do this. Over the next 7 months, I'm going to bring to you the last, or I should say the 4th week of each month. I'm going to present to you a marketing system to get more listings. Okay, I'm going to highlight the top 7, and I'm going to drill down on a webinar. I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing to get more listings. Okay, top 7 of them. Okay, I've documented over 40 ways to get listings. Over 40 ways to get listings over the years. That's a lot. But you know, sometimes some work better than others, right? You got changes in marketplace, supply and demand, those kinds of things. I guess you know that. So I'm going to show you the systems. Now, I need to tell you this, though. When I show you these systems, they're really good, but they really don't work without the coaching and training, just because of message to market match and really drilling down on that. So you're going to have to pay very close attention, and then to follow up with your implementation by communicating with your coach to make sure that you're pulling this off in the right way. And then it's only as good as you shopping it, monitoring it, okay? So you want to create these systems, and then you want to shop them, make sure that they're working well to your benefit, delegate them to your team to implement, and then you monitor them to make sure that it's going the best that it can. And then over time, I'm going to be sharing with you ways to make them even better, okay? So anyway, that's what's going on here. So let's take care of a couple things first. I'm going to go to the schedule tab, click on events, okay, and as of this webinar today, at this moment in history, okay, this is what we have on our schedule and agenda. Okay, so if you're looking at this at some time in the future, then you might, see a different calendar, right? But as of right now, when we're doing this webinar, this is what's going on. The August 19th, 21st Platinum Millionaire Agent Boot Camp is, I don't know, I think there's 12 seats left. So if you haven't registered for that and you haven't been to a Millionaire Agent Boot Camp yet at the platinum level, then you're really missing out, because the very first day, I actually work with you all day long on how to get more listings. That's day 1. So I'm taking all of these marketing systems and detailing them in one day, going through what's working. As a matter of fact, the last boot camp was so good, we only got through 5 of them because we spent so much time on breaking them down. I think that the session on leveraging listings to get more listings, that took almost 2 hours, okay, to run through that and answer everybody's questions so you can get your system set up properly. So as a matter of fact, when I say, hey, marketing system, like leveraging listings to get more listings, see, inside that system, there's, I don't know, there's maybe a dozen ways to leverage the listings you get to get more listings. And in Toronto, this would be the first time I'm actually rolling out and sharing with you leveraging all of your sold listings to get more listings. Okay, so that's a special session that I've added here just for Toronto. So if you haven't been to a Millionaire Agent Bootcamp, that happens day 1. Day 2 is all about growing your sales team. Okay, what that looks like, how that should be working for you. Remember, teams are nothing new now, but we started this way back in the early 90s. And so we're the pioneers in this area. So not only do we know how to grow real estate sales teams, but exactly what each person on your team should be doing. So write this word down: specialization. Specialization. That's what your team does. Your team should be specialists in every aspect of your business. Okay, right down to the nitty-gritty details of specialization. The better your team specializes, each individual specializes what they do best at running your business, growing your business, expanding your business, getting business, converting to business, all those things. The better they are, each person is doing their specialized tasks, the more profitable you're going to be, and the more you actually have a business, okay, that serves you, all right, and others too, okay? Now, speaking of that, that's day 1, that's day 2. Day 3, before I move on, is training on the CP Millionaire Agent platform, which we're going to be talking about today, how to leverage your CP Millionaire Agent platform powered by Commissions Inc., how to leverage that thing to get more listings, okay? So before I get into that, though, I want to make sure that you're squared away on your live events. Okay, I just completed check this out. I just completed the agenda for our mega platinum conference coming up October 13th, 14th, and 15th, okay? Coming up October 13th, 14th, and 15th. October 12th is the broker owner conference, okay? You can see that right here, the day before, October 12th in Anaheim. October 13th, 14th, 15th, platinum. There's a bonus breakout day for titanium as well, and that's going on the 16th. Also on October 16th, you don't see it here because I'm going to change these dates here, is bonus training day on the CRM. Bonus training day on the CRM, CP Millionaire Agent, okay? So look for that agenda to hit. It is a spectacular, amazing event. The theme of this event, are you ready? As a matter of fact, let's just go look at it. Let's go to my server. Okay, here's my server here. Right here, you guys can see that. I think so. This is all the folders and materials I have on my server. So I'm going to go to my platinum folder. Okay, it's my platinum folder. Check it out. It's just it's a lot of stuff in it. I'm scrolling down. I don't know if it's streaming through or not, but check this out. I'm going to go to Anaheim October 16th folder. Boom, open that up. So I'm stacking this folder full of stuff for you for the Platinum Millionaire Agent Maker Conference that we host every fall. And this one, it will be our biggest, most extravagant, amazing event ever. I can guarantee you that. And it's going to be different than anything that we've done before because this one has a special theme to it. So I'm taking the opportunity here while I've got your attention at the beginning of today's webinar. Matter of fact, let's open the agenda here. Okay, and you can see from this Word document here that I've been working on, building the ultimate real estate business that serves your life and others too. Okay, this will be the biggest, most extravagant, beneficial business building conference you will have ever attended. I'm producing a video now about this, but I want to talk about what the ultimate business is because it's going to tie in well as we set up the next 7 months because, again, the 4th week of every month, I'm going to be coming to you with a specific system, how to exactly leverage that one system to get more listings. I pulled out the top 7. Today's series number 1. And before we get into that, I'm just taking care of business here with you, okay? So if you're just joining us, this is a promo for October 13th, 14th, 15th, with the 16th being the bonus training day on the platform, okay, for the Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent Maker Conference, okay? The ultimate business is considered one that can give back. So I want you to imagine you earning enough income and having time on your hands to where you can invest money, give money away to who you want to give it to, and do it when you want to do it. Invest time into people and things that you want to invest in when you want to do it. That would be the ultimate real estate business, would you say? Well, this conference is dedicated to that. So imagine having a business like that, okay? So you're going to walk in on day 1, right through these ballroom doors, and you're going to be surrounded by a setting, a stage and setting that is dedicated to a philanthropist business like that. In other words, we know where your business is now, most of you, but where do we want it to be? Craig and I want it to be for you. We want you to have a real, honest to goodness business that can give as much back in a way, okay, to others as possible. Isn't that what we do this for? Okay, so a rich agent business owner, right? So if you like the sound of that, then this mega conference will be unlike anything that has been done in the industry, okay? You're going to discover exactly how to do this and hear from people, special invitation speakers that I'm bringing in that you've never met or seen before that will help us do this, along with the members that are doing a fantastic job of this now. So this is 4 jam-packed days of learning how to better implement the advanced strategies of the system, okay? And it's going to be handed to you on a silver platter. It's focused on now business, okay? Don't get me wrong. This is not focused on getting future business. This is mostly all about getting business now and leveraging the now business that you get for even more now business, okay? So let's look here. And in keeping with this business, building a business that will serve you and others too, you're going to hear from some special presenters Unworthy Cause Marketing. Dwight Ike Reichard, who's Director of Servant Leadership at my real estate company, married my wife and I, pastor of some of the fastest growing churches in America, and a tremendous leadership trainer, okay, for businesses, churches, across industry lines. This guy's amazing, and I can guarantee you'll be one of the most dynamic people you've ever heard from before. I've got 2 sessions for him. We've got a vice president coming in from Habitat for Humanity, and the most recent award winner of Ernst & Young's CEO of the Year. Okay, that award winner will be on hand as well. So you're going to learn more than you ever thought you would learn at any one of our conferences before. At the end of day 1, we've got a special suit. So you're going to dress up, wear your black tie. And this is at the end of day 1. I've got several built-in special sessions there with drinks, food, and special presentations from speakers as well. We're going to turn this into a fundraising event as well. We're going to be giving away things and raising money for Habitat International, Habitat for Humanity. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be different than anything you've been to before, and I can guarantee you that you will walk away from this event in October, setting you up for 2017 to have the best year you've ever had in your real estate business using our system and being associated with our people, okay? So anyway, thought I would share that with you. I hope you don't mind my passion about it. But dude, I am absolutely jacked on that. So I'm going to close that out. This is my agenda for today. Okay, but before we get there, let's go back to our thing here. This is the CraigProctorCoaching.com schedule events page, and you can register right there for that event in Anaheim. Okay, if you're in the broker owner program, get there for October 12th. We're going to start there at 9 o'clock. The agendas will be posted here within the next few days. Might even be by the time you see this if you're catching it on the replay. So awesome, huh? You can tell I'm pretty excited about it. All right, so now let's get to work. You guys ready? All right. So let me bring up my Word document, my cheat sheet for today. How to get listings from your CP Millionaire Agent powered by Commissions Inc. system. Okay, so here's the list. Okay, I think I told you there were what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. So we're gonna walk through this. It's gonna take us about 30 minutes. Nothing crazy, because you know this. I try to keep these webinars to about an hour the last week of every month in dealing with this. So let's run through each one of them, and let's start with cherry picking and calling back the buyers with houses to sell. That's going to be number 1 on the list here. How to get more listings from your CP Millionaire Agent platform. Okay, so let's deal with that first. And to help me, I think I've got, I've got the platform up here. This is one of our platforms. I've got a bunch of them. So let's sign in. Let me use this email address here. This will get us in. And let's get back to the dashboard, okay? And let's talk about the leads. All right, now, I know you guys are getting a lot of leads from a couple of different online pay-per-click type marketing systems that you've got pouring into your CP Millionaire Agent platform. Now, just to recap this real quickly, CP Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent platform is Commissions Inc. proctorized, and it's only for you. Okay, Craig Proctor Platinum level members. Okay, it's only for you. Nobody else can have it. All right, what we've done is we've taken all of our landing page content, reworked them, optimized them for this particular platform, so all the landing pages are there. All of our activity plans are in there for you to copy and implement. And our follow-up plans and drip campaigns are, as I speak to you, being integrated into it as well. So it's a work in progress, but it's ready for you to rock and roll. So when you buy this CRM, Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent, or if you're a Commissions Inc. user and you flip the switch over to have it all proctorized, typically it comes with some marketing systems built in. Okay, for example, pay-per-click marketing, driving buyers to your property search site, right? Okay. And as well as pay-per-click marketing, targeting seller leads using the home evaluation and seller suite side. We're going to look at that here momentarily. But either way, you also have other leads that are being funneled into this CRM, signed calls that you put in, calls into your information line that you put in here, okay? So all the leads are getting dumped into your CRM here. And when they get added, okay, primarily they show up as buyers for the most part, but about a third of them, I would think, have homes to sell. So they're buyers with houses to sell. And that's what we want to focus in on first, okay? So you should know how to filter out all of the leads that have houses to sell, right? So as you know, when a buyer registers on your property search site, okay, and you've got your filters here, you know, whatever filters that you are, that you've created, labels that you've created for your program, okay, as well as, you know, all of those that indicate that they have a house to sell, okay, or prefer to have a house to sell, okay, you know that. So it's easy, man. You're just going to go in there and filter out all the leads that have a house to sell. Okay, so let's talk about cherry picking the leads real quick. It doesn't take much. For example, we generate over 2,000 leads a month across our platforms, okay, from our online pay-per-click marketing targeting buyers and sellers, okay, over 2,000 at my real estate company, right? So here's how it works. Every day, that's a lot of leads. It's impossible to call them all back. It's impossible to call them all back. Can't get enough people to call them all back. Okay, all right. So I would prefer to cherry pick the leads, okay, that have houses to sell. So all of the buyers that have homes to sell. Just a simple, filter search will allow you to do that, right? So, for example, I'll go to the classic look here so that I can make this easy for you. You can see that when somebody logs in and they've got a house to sell, whether they're a buyer or a buyer and a seller, okay? And you can see over here on the left-hand side all these B's and S's, okay, BS's and all that kind of stuff, right? But if they have a house to sell, it's indicated when they first register for on the platform, okay? So you're going to filter out those leads that have a house to sell, and that's who you call, all right? And then treat those buyer leads that you've generated as sell leads. In other words, follow the seller side of the callback script, okay? So let's just real quick, this is not a training call on what to say when you call the leads back. It's a different webinar that we do, right? But I'm going to pull up the follow-up script here on the coaching site. And here you go, okay? This is what you're going to say. You ready? Hey, Mr. Smith, this is Todd Walters with Todd Walters Real Estate. And the reason I'm calling is I received your request to search for homes online using our property search site. And just wanted to let you know that we've given you full access there to search away. And I just wanted to let you know as a courtesy that we've done that, and I hope that's okay. All right, so that's it. That's your introductory side of the call. Now, again, we filtered out the buyers that have houses to sell, the other seller leads, and you're just calling those leads. Cherry pick the seller prospect leads, which includes buyers with houses to sell. That's number one on this system. And then you just run through the script. Okay, hey, are you folks planning on making a move in the next 3 to 6 months? Do you have an agent to help you when the time is right? Okay, would you like a free market evaluation to determine what you can sell your home for? Also, I can give you some tips on what to do, more importantly, what not to do, so that you get the most amount of money when you get ready to sell your house. I can even give you a breakdown of all the costs you'll have, so you know how much you have left in your pocket. That's a free service, not obligated to anything. Does that sound helpful? Great. When's a good time to get together so that we can do that? Saturday morning, Sunday afternoon? Fantastic. Thank you. All right. Now, if they're longer term prospects, are you folks planning on making a move in the next 3 to 6 months, and you find out that the answer is no? Okay, well, it's just a longer term prospect. Hey, would it be okay if I, or rather, I think you probably want to offer them your newsletter offer. Would you like to receive my free monthly newsletter to keep you in touch with what's happening in the marketplace? They're going to say yes to that. Okay, let me get your address. Let me get your email address, whatever piece of information you're missing, make sure you get it. And then, okay, let's make sure I've got all your information here. Your address, your email address. Okay, phone numbers. And then before hanging up the phone, man, you got to make sure that it's okay for you to call them back, or at least schedule a time to do that. So it'd be okay if I followed up with you at a later time. See how things are going. When do you think it would be a good time for me to call you back? Okay, so that's how it works. You cherry pick the leads on your dashboard that come in, buyers that have houses to sell, and the other seller prospects, okay? And there's mucho of them, all right? Okay, so that's what you're looking for. Just apply that filter, right, on houses to sell. Okay, everybody get that? Filter those bad boys out. Okay, now, hopefully you know how to do that. If you don't, all the more reason you want to get involved in the, sorry about that. All the more reason you want to get involved in the training on the CRM. You can see I flipped over to the Classic. And can absolutely go back to CRM Plus, and which I prefer. All righty. So let's bring up our cheat sheet. All right, so we just did that. Cherry pick and call back the buyers with houses to sell, and of course the seller prospects. All right, so we'll mark that as done. Great. So that was easy. Let's move to the next one. Generate new leads with the home evaluation ad or seller suite. Okay, so many of you have the platform, but you're not really using it. Okay, so let's go back and let's take a look then at the seller suite page. As a matter of fact, I'm going to log out and I'm going to do that. So let's take a look. Let's take a look then at a couple of the seller suite or property evaluation or home evaluation pages. Make sure you get this right. When you flip your switch on Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent Platform powered by Commissions Inc., when you flip the switch from Commissions Inc. over to Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent, you're going to have options to all of our landing page content. Okay, so here you're looking at a site without the options. Okay, this is the home evaluation page. So if you're using, quote, seller suite, okay, to generate traffic via pay-per-click on Google or Facebook, targeting seller leads, okay, then, you know, they're going to end up landing on a page like this. Okay, all right, so, or if you're using CP Millionaire Agent, let's check a look there, then you can see that I've got options here. This is all the buyer pages. This is all the landing pages for sellers. Okay, you guys see that? So all the pages are here. Okay. So this is Warren Flax's property search site, one of them. Find Delaware Valley Homes. Okay, so you can see. Let's go to sellers, and of course, one of our favorite pages is Find Out What Your Home is Worth online. The home evaluation page. Okay, this is done really well over the years. Okay, so here it is on CP Millionaire Agent. So what do you do? All right, so if we go back to our cheat sheet again and we look at number 2, generate seller leads using your home evaluation ad, the seller suite. Okay, you're going to contact your CSA, okay, your customer service agent at Commissions Inc., and they will help you formulate a pay-per-click budget targeting seller leads on Facebook, Google, and others. And they're primarily find out what your home is worth online. What is your home really worth? You know, free quick over-the-net home evaluation, all those ads that you're very familiar with. They're going to run those on your behalf, okay, on Facebook, targeting seller prospects, on Google targeting seller prospects. Okay. You may have also heard of bold leads. Okay, so many of you guys use bold leads. Okay, no problem. Well, you can have your bold leads land right in your CP Millionaire Agent platform. Instead of going to your bold leads CRM, they go to your contact management system CRM at CP Millionaire Agent. And they will show up in there as seller leads. Okay, so there you go. So there's something extra. But if it were me, I would put a pay-per-click budget together and I would target seller prospects via Facebook, Google. I'd give it a go, and you'll generate quite a few leads there. Of course, you're going to respond to those leads as they are. Mostly future business, 70%, 80% of them will be greater than 6 months, but that's okay. That's okay. Tomorrow's coming, trust me. Next year's coming. 6 months from now is coming. We can't stop it. And there are a lot more people considering a move in the future than there are ready to make a move today. A lot more. So it's an easier environment to get leads in versus only going after leads that are ready to make a move today. Okay, so this is number 2 on the list in terms of getting seller leads, getting listings using your CP Millionaire Agent platform powered by Commissions Inc. Okay, so again, contact your CSA, okay, customer service agent at Sync, and they will help you with a budget, driving traffic to your seller suite landing page. I would split test that with your home evaluation landing page here, okay, and you'll be off to the races and getting more seller leads. Okay, that's number 2. All right, let's go back to our Word document. And let's go ahead and highlight that because I think we did a pretty good job of talking about number 2. Let's look at I'm going to mark that as done, a little asterisk. And let's talk about buyer alerts. Okay, buyer alerts. You're probably like, what is a buyer alert? Well, you know what a property alert is. As a matter of fact, let me pause the webinar for a second and let me pull up a buyer alert. I'm sorry, excuse me. A property alert, buyer alert, property alert. Okay, I'll show that to you. Here is a property alert. All right, so you're familiar with property alerts. Whenever a lead registers on your property search site, okay, a buyer looking for homes online registers on your property search site, as you know, your system is going to email the prospect daily properties matching their home buying criteria based on the criteria that they say that they're looking for. And if they don't indicate criteria, the system will automatically formulate a search, okay, based on properties that they're clicking on and looking at. Okay, so here's an example of a property alert email, and it sends emails, and of course the prospect clicks on the properties and gets details on them, and they use your site to search away, right? Okay, so, but what is a buyer alert? It's the opposite. You're going to send emails to the buyers in your database that have a house to sell. We're going to call those seller prospects. So all of the seller prospects in your system that have indicated that they have a house to sell, buyers with houses to sell or seller prospects, okay? So you want to filter those out and you want to mass message them with what we call a buyer alert. Okay, so what is a buyer alert? It's simple. It looks like a property alert except the reverse. It says, hey buyer, we actually have buyers in our database looking for a home in the area, possibly like yours. Okay, so again, we're targeting buyers with houses to sell. We filter out all the buyers with houses to sell, all the seller prospects, and we send them a message frequently, once a week, once every other week, once a month. You determine the frequency. So let's take a look at what those look like, all right? I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go to, here we go. I'm going to open up my server for Anaheim. Okay, coming up October 16th in Anaheim at the Platinum Millionaire Agent Maker Conference. I actually have a session on this. So let's take a look here. Buyer alert example, buyer alert for seller prospects. Let's look at our buyer alert example. Here we go. You guys can see that, I think. Is that not big enough? Let me make this a little bit bigger for you. There we go. Okay, I can see that one. Make sure you can see it too. There we go. So, okay, so make sure you understand. Go back to my cheat sheet. Regular buyer alerts to the buyers with houses to sell. Cool. Okay, let's take a look at it again. So go in there, find all the buyers with houses to sell, the other seller prospects in your system, send them a mass message like this. Hey, we just picked up 3 home buyer clients looking for a home in San Gabriel, Alhambra, Temple City area between $500,000 and $950,000. If this describes your home and you're considering selling, you should call me. If this does not describe your home, please know that we have over 11,000 buyers in our database looking for a home in the area. There's a good chance your home may already be sold. Okay, so if you're thinking about selling, you should call me. Now, when you call, here's what happens. I like this. This is good. We're going to give you an idea of what you can expect to sell your home for, as well as some tips on what to do and what not to do to get the most amount of money. We'll even go over a cost you'll have, so you much have left in your pocket. It's free. You're not obligated to anything. So if you're considering selling, call me. All right, so that's a buyer alert. All you're doing is leveraging the buyers in your database, okay, as means to reach out to all the buyers in your database that have houses to sell and other seller prospects. Let's see what's below the fold here. Oh, this is good. This is good. P.S. I sent this email to several people in our database that I thought would be wanting to sell now or in the future. So if you are not interested in selling your home, okay, and you don't want to get any more of these kind of emails, just let me know. All right, so that's good. Great job, Rudy. He's a great implementer. Okay, so let's look at another example. Let me pull that up here. You guys having fun? Yeah, no, this is good, isn't it? Here's one from Sarah Reynolds, the Reynolds team. Let's see what she says. We wanted you to be the first to know about these buyers looking for a home listed below and for you to know about these off-market properties. Okay, so she's commingled 2 offers together. Potential sellers. We just picked up these buyer clients and are looking for a home. We're searching for the perfect home. Boom, 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 boom. If this describes your home and you're considering selling, you should call us. If this does not describe your home, but you should know that we've got buyers, over 5,500 in our database. You guys can read. Here's what happens when you call. So you can see that she's using the same template. So we've been testing this for a while now, and it kicks butt. Okay? Does everybody get that? You like that? Great. And of course, she throws in a few other things here on the email as well, targeting buyers. Okay, so we'll save that for another session. Since we're primarily dealing with, I'll just scroll down here so you guys can see that. Since we're primarily dealing with targeting buyers with houses to sell, getting listings using our Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent platform powered by Commissions Inc. Okay, good, nice. All right, so let's pull back up our cheat sheet. And let's indicate that we've worked on that and did that one. Boom. All righty. Now let's move on to the next. Remarketing. Remarketing with USP ad. Remarketing with USP ad. Now, one of the things that I really like about the system, and I'm multitasking here. Sorry about that. One of the things I really like about the system is that when a lead registers on your platform, okay, so let's pretend that a lead registers on your home evaluation platform, or you generate a buyer with a house to sell, okay, you have the lead, okay, and inside the Commissions Inc. CRM, Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent Platform CRM, you have the ability to remarket the lead. So what do you want to remarket the seller leads with? Okay, what should they see? Well, whenever they go online, okay, to search the internet for anything, I think you want them to see your branded USP ad. Your branded USP ad. So what should your branded USP ad look like? So what should the remarketing ad look like? Now again, you can activate this. Just contact your CSA at Commissions Inc. Okay, they'll know that you're a Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent Platform user, a Platinum member. And you can activate the remarketing of any buyer with a house to sell, seller lead. Activate that and then set up your remarketing ad. So what should the remarketing ad look like? Well, it's a USP ad that you should get directly from the ad generator. So let's go look at what that looks like, okay? So I'm going to go back to the coaching site here. Here we go. I'm going to go to ad generator. I'm going to go to USP ads, targeting sellers. And you can just create your remarketing ad right here. So which ad do you want to lead? Well, this is where the coaching comes into play. Okay, for me, right now in my real estate business, it would be your home sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it. Your home sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it. Okay, so here's what I would use. Your home sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it. This is the remarketing ad. So I just set up this ad. I'd get my picture in there, my credentials. Okay, your home sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it. But this is what the ad would look like, my remarketing ad. Okay. So if you get that? So I would start here for my remarketing ad. It's just my business card. Your home sold or I'll buy it. Very, very simple. So if you want to know what your remarketing ad looks like, there you go. Okay. All right, let's look at another example of a remarketing ad. That's really the only example I want you to look at, so I'm hesitant to show you anything else. Matter of fact, I'm not. You got to get this right. All right, we got to get this right first. Branded USP ad. How about that? Okay, that's your remarketing ad. So let's go back to our cheat sheet. Cheat sheet, where are you? Here you go. I call it cheat sheet. I don't know. It's just my list I'm building for you. Okay, remarketing with USP ad. Now again, this is all about how to get listings from your Craig Proctor Millionaire Agent platform, powered by Commissions Inc. Okay, so, and we've ran through 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Now we're going to move on to number 5. Follow up the leads. In other words, your drip campaign. Your drip campaign. Follow up with the platinum seller video emails. So what is a platinum seller video email? And what does it look like? All right, well, let's take a look. Okay, here we go. It took me just a second to find those. All right, here we are. These are video emails. Okay, so quite a while back, I took all of our Dan Kennedy material, okay, and I turned them into scripts. I gave them to Shai Schwartzman at Lifestyle Media, and I said, hey, Shai, I want you to turn these our Dan Kennedy marketing materials exclusive to Platinum members into video emails that they can use in following up with all of the seller leads that they generate. So you'll want to get with Shai. Now, if you're an Ultimate Converter user, this is all included in your bundle of the Ultimate Converters. Okay, this is included. You already have these. You just need to get with Shai and get them. Okay. So, but what you want to do is you want to drip on, you want to follow up with the buyers with houses to sell, the seller leads that you have in your CP Millionaire Agent platform, okay, on a consistent basis, selling them on why they should do business with you over and above anybody else, list their home with you over and above anybody else, okay, any other agent, including doing it themselves. So this content is really good. So let's first of all talk about the content of the video emails, okay? Okay, the content of the video email, okay, you're going to find in the file library. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the file library here, and I'm going to go to Dan Kennedy Material Library, right here, Dan Kennedy Material Library. Everybody see that? Dan Kennedy Material Library. And here we go. These are all the exclusive materials that you have access to. Exclusive. Nobody else can get them, okay? So I've got all of this right here turned into scripts for you, okay? So for example, Citywide Buyer Agents Network, lottery ticket, proprietary 6-hour satisfaction guarantees, what happens from listing to sale. All of those are video scripts, okay, that Shai has, that he's prepared, that are already done for you that you can use. So let's take a look at what some of those video emails look like, okay? All right. So here's the email from Shai. You can see the links right there, platinumvideos.tv/vmail.html. So I'm going to click on that. Here's where it takes me. Okay, you set this up just for you. Seller and buyer prospect video email follow-up system. Seller and buyer prospect video email. So let's take a look at the emails. Here they are, right here. Okay, you guys can see that. Okay, so these emails, Platinum Members Team Approach, what happens from listing to sell, biggest mistake a homeowner can make, 4 big reasons to hire our team. These are good, man. These are really good. So it's exactly what I would want buyers to get that have houses to sell, okay, that have registered on my property search site on a regular basis. Okay, there's 10 of them, and you can just repeat them. Just repeat them, okay? So let's open one up. Okay, let's take a look at Platinum Members Team Approach, what happens from listing to sale. Video, let's open that up, and that's what it looks like. You can see it's just a frame, video email frame that I like, real estate report, and that's the video right there, spokesperson. You can customize them, okay, but they're already done. Let's see, there's an actor, okay, stand-in spokesperson for your team, okay, and you can see you can customize that. Okay, I'd recommend that you do at some point. And all of these links just go right back to the landing pages on your site. Okay, you go to these landing pages here, wherever you need them to go. Okay, home evaluation or whatever. All right. Okay, so let's go back and look at the email. So anyway, you can get that. So that's the video email using our exclusive marketing content. Okay. And you can get those from my buddy, good pal, Shai Schwartzman Lifestyle Media. Okay, so write that down. Now again, if you are an Ultimate Converter user and you know who you are, you're paying $2.99 a month for that bundle of the seller, the buyer, and the recruiting Ultimate Converters. You have access to all of those emails. Okay. So you can email Shai. Let me throw that up here actually on my cheat sheet. Shai at lifestylemedia.ca. You can contact him there, zip him an email, say, hey man, I need the Platinum Seller Prospect video emails. I need to get those so I can activate my drip campaign in my CP Millionaire Agent platform, powered by Commissions Inc. All right, great job. All right, so I added that in there because I know the biggest problem you guys have on these leads is actually reaching the leads, following up with the leads, right? So let's put a little asterisk by that. We've done that. Okay, where are we at? I got 2 more to go. Next, generate the leads, then brand them. Add your USP to your property alerts and your welcome email message. In other words, many of you aren't shopping your system. I told you, one of the easiest ways for you to get listings is just to put your USP everywhere, okay, everywhere that you are. But yet, when you generate the lead on your property search site, the property alerts make no mention of your USP. Okay, so let's look at that again. You may have noticed that earlier when I showed you the one from Kenya. So I'm going to pull that up here, and I'll show it to you. So this is a property alert, and you can see we just added the USP logo. So here's how this went down. I'm getting these property alerts, shopping the system here, and Kenya is one of the agents at Optimus here, and I'm shopping, and I'm like, oh my God. This just says Optimus Real Estate Brokers, has no benefit, there's no USP, there's no nothing. So I contacted the folks over there, and I said, hey, look, I need to change these property alerts so that it has our USP in them. And I was told I couldn't do that. The same thing I'm told Zillow and Trulia and all these things that you can't do, it's a template, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, there are 2 images here, actually 3 images, okay? There's this header image up at the top here that you guys can see, okay? There's the picture of you, the agent, and there's your logo. And you've heard me say many times, you need to rework your logo, your company logo, to include your USP. So I've done that here. So on every property alert email, that USP is there, okay? Right next to the phone number, and send me a message. I mean, come on. All right. Now, you can also add it to your picture. Your home sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it. So let's find a picture. Can you? We haven't done that yet, looks like here. So I like that it's here, but I would also have it in the photo. You might think it's too much. I don't think you promote your USP enough. Craig and I are actually exchanging emails on that this morning. So let's take a look then at a picture or a photo with the USP burned or photoshopped into it. I'm going to put you on hold for a second and pull that up. Hide my screen. Okay, here we go. Mr. Betrayal, you guys have seen this picture before. Many of you have already done this, okay, but you'd be wise to get your USP put into your photo here, because it travels around. Your photograph does online, and there's offers, as part of a template, offers no USP. Just give you a good example of that on your property alert. So that's an example of a photo with that in there. So I like that. Good job, Jim. That's on Zillow. Okay, so photo. So you got 3 places here to brand it. Now that's on the property alerts. Let's look at the welcome message. I think that I've got a welcome message here from Warren Flax. I was looking at that earlier today. So let me see if I can locate that. Here we go. I've got it. I'll throw it up here so you guys can see it. Here we go. All right, here we go. Stretch it out here. So I had to forward it over from his office. Okay, here's the welcome message. Okay, so again, we generated the lead. Go right back to the lead with our USP. And you can see he's got it in his header, his banner. Okay, his banner right here. And we'll take a look at some branded banners here momentarily. Okay, branded banner, your home sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it. And it's a video message from Warren. Okay. In this video message, you can say whatever you want. If you've got a home to sell, you should know that we can guarantee the sale of your home at a price agreeable to you, or we'll step in and buy it ourselves. So if you'd like to know what you can sell your home for, call me, Warren Flax, at blankety blank phone number. Okay, so it's very important. So think about that. USP in the banner, USP in your welcome video that you're pitching, whatever offer that you're pitching here, okay? So let's go back to our cheat sheet. Generate the leads, then brand them. Add your USP to your property alerts, welcome email message. Okay, so let's put a little asterisk there. And now in keeping with that, I want to show you real quickly some branded banners. Is that okay? So I don't have them up on my computer. It's going to take me a second to get them, so I'm going to pause this. My page here and let you look at that list. All right, so let me scroll down that list here. We'll come back to the voice broadcast here in a minute, talk about that. Okay, so let's flip it over to our coaching site. Let's go to libraries, file library, and let's go to the Platinum CP Millionaire Agent System Library. Branded USP landing page banner. Branded landing page banner, ID 1084. Let's see what that looks like. I think it'll open up here. There we go. Here's me. So there's a good example of a branded banner for a landing page. Okay, really good example actually. And you can see I've got some third-party endorsement here on this landing page banner. You'll have to size this properly to fit on your landing page, okay, as well as your property alert headers, I guess you might say. Hey, one other thing too, I'll show you. Let's go to the, check this library. Have you guys looked at this? Platinum USP Brand Building Library. Platinum USP Brand Building Library corresponds with what we're talking about today. Branded USP letterhead example. Let's see what that looks like. Here we go. Looks almost the same as the landing page example, except we, for letterhead, since they're not on our landing pages, we're going to try to take them there. So we just improve the offer, call to action. Okay. This is great, isn't it? This is a really good webinar. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. So let's get back to our cheat sheet and let's talk about number 7. Okay, which is the voice broadcast. Is that right? Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Voice broadcast. You have buyers offer. Matter of fact, let's make sure we understand this. Voice blast. You have buyers offer. You are the agent with the buyers. Now, you've heard me say many times that there really are 6 critical ingredients to USP marketing within our program, within our system here for you. There's 6. You know what all 6 are? You're the agent with the buyers. You sell homes for more money. You sell them in less time. They're more likely to sell. Don't take your word for it. Third-party endorsement testimonials. And the last one would be risk reversal. Your home sold guaranteed or I'll buy it. So 6 parts of that. You've heard me talk about that. It's part of our coaching and training here. So again, 1 is you're the agent with the buyer. So sort of like we did buyer alerts, okay, with mass messaging. You can also do that with voice blast, voice broadcasting. So you can generate the seller prospects, buyers with houses to sell in your platform. Okay. Filter them out. Voice broadcast those prospects with a message that you're the agent with the buyers. So what should this message look like? I think a really good way to work on this message would be similar to our buyer alert. I don't think I would change it too much at all. As a matter of fact, I think I would use the same voice broadcast message. So let's go back and pull that up. Okay, buyer alert example. And let's open that up. So this is really your voice broadcast. Hello, it's Todd Walters with a special audio message for you about your home. Okay, I wanted you to know that we just picked up 3 home buyer clients looking for a property in your area. Okay, they're looking though between $500,000 and $950,000 in price range. So if this describes your home and you're thinking about making a move, you should call me, please, at this number. If this does not describe your home though, I want you to know that we've got over 1,000 buyers in our database looking for a home in the area. It's a good chance your home may already be sold. So if you are considering selling your home within the next 3 to 6 months, you can call me. Now, when you call, this is what happens. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now this is free and not obligated to anything. Just want to let you know that we do have buyers right now. We're trying to find them a very happy home. It could be yours. All right, thanks for listening and take care. There you go. Voice broadcast message. Okay, to the buyer prospects in your database. All right, using something similar to the buyer prospect. So if you want to type that up before you blast it out every month to the buyers in your database that have houses to sell, type it up, send it over to your coach and play around with it using this template, and you can get it good. Try to keep it under a minute and let them know that you recorded the special audio message for them. Okay, all right. So let's go back to our cheat sheet here and look at our list. Okay, boom. So there you go. So that is, you probably thought like, okay, well, how do I get listings for my Millionaire Agent platform that's powered by Commissions Inc.? You were probably thinking about, using the seller suite, home evaluation landing pages, using a pay-per-click, which is one of them. But in each one of these marketing systems I'm going to highlight for you, all 7 of these, okay, over the next 7 months, the 4th week of every month, I'm going to bring this to you. Each one of these contains several systems within inside the one system to get more listings. So when we say 7 measurable marketing systems, it turns into more than that because we're leveraging each one multiple ways, right? Okay, great. So hopefully I did a good job of laying this out for you today. There's the list. And that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I really appreciate that. So we're out of time, though. I'm way over time. So here's what I want to do. We've got your questions. I'm going to answer those individually, okay? And then I'm going to highlight those answers and questions on a document, on a Word document, and send that out to all of you that are watching the webinar today. Is that okay? So there's about 9 questions here that are specific. So I'm going to type in the answers, put it on a Word document, get that out to everyone, okay, so that you can all look at the questions and answers as well as this. How about if I send you this list too? Is that okay? All right. So I'll email that to all of you, and then we can take this one system, leverage it to get more listings. Great. All right. Really appreciate that. Go sell some houses, and we'll see you guys very soon. Thank you.